Good evening, everyone. I will now unmute the game audio. Welcome to this week's Wednesday Means War. The multi-clan friendly match with 49 v 50 tonight, as I am taking up one of the slots for a full 50 v 50. But this is just the warm-up, so I'm just having a bit of fun. You rarely get to see me play or do much, so I think we've got our target in our sights right now. As long as he doesn't jump on it. See if we can get him. Oh, damn it. He knows. He knows. Right, okay, well, that plan's been foiled. Right, we'll just move on to HQ2. Good lineup tonight. Got a few good names on the team. We got Bumhead 2. Oh, no. Oh, dear me. We've got Panzerfarts, we've got Botti. A few others, I think that'll sneak in there, but they'll come up. Sorry, but this week, this week's Wednesday Means War is on Drill. If you can already tell, we will be playing from the side. I will be spectating from the side of Axis. So we're currently on the Allies side of things right now, but we will be swapping over. I need to turn my headset down ever so slightly. I feel like I'm shouting. It's the standard type of rule set: Immortal Nodes, Immortal Artillery. I think there's a couple of tank bans, but I'm not sure if the teams have decided on the fact that the British get a Firefly and a Churchill to just allow it. But we'll see. We'll see what tanks are available and what tanks roll out, and we'll work it out from there. The clans involved in today's friendly are, in no particular order, definitely not read from a sheet of paper: DBD, 1SBS, the Zulu Squad Recon, the Crows, ZFG, KRRC, which is the clan I am a part of, 7CIE, and I think that is it. On the roster sheet, there is a few names that are just on their own. I'm not sure if they're hired guns, but we're just mentioning clans here, so sorry about you unclaimed folk. We've got Unknown Tribute in the gun of the half track right now, which is quite nice. But yeah, I'm hoping that's okay for your intro. I think teams are just getting their final checks in order, making sure every team has got 49 players, or 50 players even, for one team and 49 for the other. What we'll do now is we'll park up the half track and we'll go and walk around the HQ and see if anyone wants to talk at the camera. Oh, I do need to patch up. Didn't realise that fire had taken some health off me. But I will be joining the artillery squad for this. A drum mag on the Thompson for Cove Blaze fan. And Steve with the grenade. If I hear any music, there's been a lot of music played in this pre-game lobby, but if there is any played, then I will be looking to fly away as fast as I can in admin cam. Like that. I guess I can run as well. But yeah, we've even got the DBD Brad over there.
Green Cat wants his second interview.
Oh, Green Cat wants an interview. Here we go.
Highway!
Right. Green Cat, everyone. Take the floor.
So, you got any questions? No, but you can't speak. Well, my name's Green Cap. HKRC, we're on defense. We're defending red line, blue line. I hate this map. Whoever picked it is an idiot. And if anyone's watching this, don't ever vote Drill. Don't vote Remagen. Don't vote Smolensk. Don't vote Stalingrad. Just avoid all the crappy laggy maps. I'm a really positive guy, as you can tell from that. And I thank my mum and dad for this opportunity, as I forgot to last time I was interviewed. And I thank Cosplay San for not coming too near me.
Favourite cheese?
And what's my favourite cheese? It has to be
Good
cheddar
question. Good
cheese.
question.
It's my
Nice.
pre-game interview final comment.
Nice. A nice standard.
Cheddar
Nice
cheese.
standard cheese there. Wonderful stuff there from Green Cat. Wonderful pre-game interview. Glad to get that under the belt. Always a daft bit of fun in the pre-game, because not a lot really happens here. Because I don't know when the map's going to flip, because we have to wait obviously for everyone to come in. But we can do a couple. We can try and get someone to do a knife fight. Not sure if anyone wants a knife fight. I'll try and get one of the KRRC boys. I feel bad knife fighting some random person that doesn't really know. I'm not sure what's going on over there, but maybe Ronnie will give me a knife. Bumhead might give me a knife fight. Let's see if Bumhead wants a knife fight. Does he want a knife fight? Come on, come on. No. I don't want to. I don't want to put it there. Bumhead, I do not want to put it there. I want a knife. Let's dance. Come on. Come on, let's dance. No. Right, I'll give the man what he wants. Oh, okay. Oh, he's showing off his recoil control there. I'm not sure if this is Morse code or... I'm not really sure what he's trying to do. But I'm asking him for a knife fight. Yes, yes, yes. There we go. Right, okay. Oh. Oh. Is he letting me win? He's not swung yet. Oh no. And we'll have to fly away so I don't get muted. Sorry, Bumhead. I don't think you were trying anyway. You didn't swing. But yeah. I mean, I if I'm not live, I would sit and mess about with the guys playing music. But Twitch does not allow me to do so. I'm not boring. I would partake. I love that stuff. If anyone plays alongside me in the KRRC server, I would partake. But anyway, let's have a little look around, see what's going on, shall we? Let's have a look across the map. I mean, someone's been in here early because there's only 16 minutes left on the clock. Why have I just froze? Well, that's a first. Little advertisement for Roseburg there, one of the KRRC soldiers. One of the few that's made it to my Xbox friends list. Right. A quick restart, I hope, because we are 7 minutes late for the game start, so it could be any moment now. Unless they have recognised the freeze. Also, I didn't notice that. I do this a lot. It's just, I have short hairs. I have short hairs under my nose. And they're very itchy sometimes. But anyway. This might now all get cut out. I might have to actually do... Where am I? What's the game capture? Yeah, I might have to just do this whilst I load up the game. So you just get my face in a black background for a section, and you get to see all the innards of the stream and how the little thingies are set up. Well, that's a problem. forgotten the password as well. Oh lordy lordy, this is not going well. This is not going well. So you won't be able to see this, but just because I'm putting the password into the server. The server is actually full right now. Oh man, this is a disaster. Oh wait, hang on. I think we're okay. I'm next to join. Oops, that's the random image of a cat from Time Splitters pops up. Sorry. Right, look at this. Look at this. Next to join. Do you want your game cast or not? Oh, dear me. I'm now going to have to spam message people so that I can get back in, because obviously people aren't going to quit this because they think they're in. Um, let's see. At least I've introed this. This is all going to get cut, actually. I'm just going to cut all of this. Right. No. Who's just swapped? Oh, wait, no, that is right. Okay, good. I think we're off. I think this is the start. Yes. Thank you for letting me in. I will be your operator, but not really. And then I will go to HQ1. Right, sorry, let me re-intro this because that was a disaster. Welcome to this week's Wednesday Means War. I'm your host, Highway to Heal. I am part of the KRRC clan on the console side of Hell Let Loose. Bollocks. Didn't realise it was going to start so quickly. We have a rather packed truck here. Sorry, this is a 50v49 game. Oh my god, that truck is very full. No one in blue chat shenanigans right now, but yes, so 50v49, rule set is Immortal Artillery, Immortal Nodes. I don't know for certain what the tank rules are, but there may be no Panther and one of the British tanks ruled out. Don't know which yet, or if they're just all free game. Oh, rocket out from Doug's. We have got a nice selection of up the stairs. Green cat in blue chat, and that is the Axis side of things moving up the. Oh, hang on, I need to move that over, don't I? That's blocking the. Sorry, it's just a bridge. We're not missing much. Right. Oh, truck driving under the bridge. That's an interesting idea to get a little flank that they might not have noticed. Bumhead 2 is in that truck as well. Also realised that we've got game audio again without it being in the Xbox window, which is very handy. We've got Smith on the medic. I thought this man was joking, but oh, he is running the medic with a rifle though, which is a little bit disappointing. But you know, you can't have everything. But Bumhead 2 pushing right up to... Okay, Ryborough taking down Bumhead 2, but a great push from him, most furthest forward Blueberry. Looks like the Axis are taking great control of the bridge. I didn't finish introing this though, did I? Sorry, yeah, so the squads... I'm being asked to team swap, but I'm not sure if... Let me just ask real quick. Sorry, so the teams in today's... Or the clans that are in today's... Bloody hell. Sorry, this has been a bit of a shit show at the start. But, first cap goes to Axis. So the clans are DBD, 1SPS, ZSR, Zulu Squad Recon, the Crows, ZFG, the KRRC, and 7CIE. So that is the selection of clans we've got in here today. So if that's one of your own, then try and spot some of your squad mates, some of your clan mates, and we'll see how this goes. But yeah, first cap and control of the bridge goes to Axis. Sergeant Panzerfahrt's moving up under the bridge. And they will try and move up to South Railway, which the light tank has begun to cap. Got Steph, Primadonnis, and Private Goose. Just checking this recent message. And okay, no, I do not need to team hop. Right, we're good to go. This is it. Right, we're locking in. We're locking in. We're locking in, chat. I've never said that before. It felt weird. Oh, we've got Bomberclap Brad over here. Oh, okay. Of all the people to get... Okay. Who's this? Is that Panzerfahrt sniping? Great shoot if that was him, but... Looks like the garrison over by Brick Factory has been utilised. How has someone managed to get... Okay, no, it's been taken out, but there was a garrison down over by this medium tank. It's Patrick Hutch and McBabs taking it down, though, just by being... well, not just by being close by to it, but they will have spotted it and shot a shell in its direction. Law's going for a swim, and Tani too, wading through this shallow river up to the canal boats. Canal boat, is it now? A barge? I think when you see them far away, you could think it's a canal boat, then you get close and you're like, yeah, no, that's a barge. Vessel. Let's just say that, eh? Cover all bases. The vessel. Little map analysis, I think. Maybe just nice and early map analysis. Let's do it, shall we? So we've got the attacking, well, the main garrison on the bridge. We've got the backup garrison and another backup garrison and another backup garrison. They've been shit hot on the garrisons of the Axis side of things, and then you've got the Allies with a garrison down here. Most people are moving along that path there, but you'll see a lot of people maybe trying to get up through this way in a bit of safety and maybe to defence. Big cluster of OPs and a few more OPs just down here, which will be the front door push onto the bridge or the defence, and there's a defensive garrison there on South Railway as well. But that is map analysis pretty much done. You're going to see this area being held by Allies, firing towards the opposite side of the river and the bridge, and the Axis are going to stay pretty concentrated, kind of in this box on the bridge, and they're going to be laying down fire in that direction, that'll kind of be your main point of focus for this. And yeah, there's quite a few moving up to the bridge, and the bloody hell, my sensitivity is a little bit high. But yeah, there is some progress made by the British here. We are running the Axis v British here. In fact, my logos are all over the place. I need to move them. Sorry, where did that tank go? Classic old me. Let's get that there. There we go. That looks better, doesn't it? Doesn't it? Doesn't that look better? Everyone, wasn't that worth missing the recon tank getting taken down by Moose or Laws? It's already still got the rocket out. We've got a P4 moving up to the riverbank, and in it we have Alderain, Ronnie, and Major Candy. Major Candy making his Wednesday Means War debut this evening. So big shout out to Major Candy. He got the call up and he answered, and it appears that he's in the driver's seat tonight, driving that P4. Moving up to a aggressive position now. Usually see tanks just kind of battle over the riverbank, taking down infantry, running across the open fields and trying to spot the setup of the enemy tank. But not these guys. They're pushing in, getting aggressive. Look at this. Look at this, defending the Gary. We got Pixar. We got Turdamello, Green Cat, and Steve. Well, we did have Green Cat, but sitting on this garrison and defending it best they can. P4 set up on the trenches now, laying down suppressive towards one of the many OPs ahead of them. And someone has decided to smoke grenade here. Dial falling victim to the P4 in the smoke. He will have loved that. The Dial loves smoke. We all know that. Dial's favourite grenade type is smoke. If you ever see Dial in a public game, guys, smoke grenade at his feet. Loves it. Right, let's fly through. Oh, we've got Cov players all the way back here. Not many threats in the position back there, but we'll slowly move the camera around, and we've got Master Sergeant Dara, High Voltage, and Barecki. But will they spot that Panzerfarts is over there? We've got Bumhead. We've got just a lone medic Smith on the bridge. Dugs takes him out. Bumhead 2 with the rocket. I'm not sure if he was calling out someone there, but we've got Panzerfarts sneaking up through the bushes. He knows there's people ahead of him. Let's get down on his shoulder. He's shooting the fence post more than he's shooting the enemy. I think they've run away unscathed. That was very unfortunate. I think he shot 2 fence posts there, but High Voltage has dropped anyway. But moving over to this this eastern side of the map. Let's see what's going on over here. We've got a little garrison fight going on. Gary v Gary. Got another medic playing over here. What's this? So we've got Panic Mechanic and Fletch Jr. against General 8, who was our previous game's... well, it was the losing team's man of the match, but one of the players of the match. We've got General 8, P4, and then we've got some of the 7 CIU players. We've got Gogo and Fast, because that's the only word I can make out in that name. Yes, Fastur, maybe, that's it. And we've got Terry Steph over here too. Having a little Gary v Gary fight. Got GS as well in support. And a few of the Axis now pushing their way off this east river crossing. Got Steve, Private Moment, Cov Blaze, Fan and Green Cat, all KRRC players moving up in their squad. Back to the main fight, as there seems to be some action going down that I've probably missed. Oh no, that's the... Oh, that is a different tank actually. So I've missed a tank takedown. Luliv, the name I struggled to pronounce on Sunday, but Smith taken down by a Jembi or Whiskey. One of the SBS boys, one of the one SBS boys, sorry I should have said. And now the bombing run comes out. I believe that must have been from Axis, the way it's running to try and defend the point. Progress still coming through. Dial moving up into the strong point, but the majority of them are sat under the bridge in the strong point, protected from the raining air support. Dial on an aggressive position up to Bumhead 2. Now this is a showdown. Bumhead 2 v Dial. Dial taking aim over the... Instantly takes down Bumhead 2. Dial takes down Gunfingers. He's on a tear with that Thompson drum mag. With his automatic rifle class. He's got 2 soldiers to his left. Will he spot them? He's knifed one! He knifes another! Oh my goodness, he keeps his 4 kill streak going. It might be more. He reloads his drum mag. He's going to get a look to the side here. He's probably going to see Whiskey. Whiskey taken down. He's looking through a sneaky little hole underneath these pallets. Dial now seems to be the star of the show. Amazing work, amazing. A double knife kill, that's something you don't really see very often. Especially on a busy bridge. Jembe. Nope. Gonna run on. They're gonna pass each other. Passing ships. Oh, he's seen him. I think he's seen him. Dial may have heard the footsteps, but this is amazing. This is how close they get to the enemy. He's heard the firing of a Kar-98. Now he's trying to hop the... Oh, and Zombicide had him covered. There was 3 there. It was going to happen at some point. We got Pino Badger, Corbot, Sergeant Brecky, and Nero pushing up now. And Smith, sorry, and Smith. Smith moving up on the medic. I haven't seen a revive happen yet. Maybe right now he's appreciating how difficult the job of a medic can be in these types of situations. Patches himself up. He's obviously got plenty of bandages playing the medic class. And he's sitting a little too far forward for my liking, getting rather aggressive, you know. You don't want to be in the front cluster of players, really. Your life is a lot more valuable than the rest of them, Smith. You can revive them, they cannot revive you. Dial moving up now, the killing machine. Corbot, Brecky, standard spec. All the KRRC boys seem to be sitting on the bridge right now. That seems to be their job. We've got some artillery coming down from my squad mate Unknown Tribute. But yeah, of course now the is it classed as like the UK or did you say the English? I'm not really sure what we class them as, but the Allies, the British, that's the ones, the British. Trying to think of like different ways to say them. But anyway, the British have reclaimed the bridge a while back and I just forgot to say it. And they've held this quite nicely. But they do have a slight advantage given that the strong point is half on their side of the river. So you can station people below the bridge. And obviously they have a lovely piece of cover. Oh! Tank shell or artillery as tank. Possibly even a rocket coming out, but where is the tank setup over here? Okay, we've got 1 SBS, Langus and Cupper in the medium tank. We've got DBD Party Boy, Topher on the AT. We've got a decent fight going on over here. We've got Bumhead 2 leading the charge, supported by GS and Panic Mechanic. But let's catch him with Bumhead 2, shall we? I think he's taken down 2 there. He's moving up over the... burns an OP. Takes down another of the 7 CIE and General 8 taken down as well. Lying into cover. Bumhead 2 up against Dial. Dial with the headshot from the Thompson. And moving up on the assault class now. I think they realised there was a bit of a threat coming in from the east on this red zone garrison, which is allowing the Axis to set up a bit of a base over here. So if we get onto map analysis, I'll show you what I mean. So this garrison over here, allowing them to take this, they're trying to sweep through this area and clear it, so they can get a bunch of OPs set up and attack from this direction. Because usually attacking over the bridge is it's a bit of a death trap for the Axis. But they have got their defensive Garys set up in the forms of these 4. And allowing them to set up nicely. I mean, sorry, on this one, 5, allowing them to set up nicely around banks. But anyway, right, we'll move on. Oh, we got Botti over here as well. We've got loads of players. Yeah, it seems they want to hold on to this area because it's pretty key. Once you have got a garrison on the other side of the river, it really does help. Now we've got an AT gun set up on the very far side of the map. Let's go check out what they're aiming at. But Panzerfahrts and Bumhead, we'll come back to them. They're with Ross 89. And it looks like we might have Roseberg and someone else whose name is obstructed. Ryborough and Roseberg are erecting the AT gun, it seems. Not really sure why it's been pointed to the sky. I think they may have built it before. I'm not actually sure. But the gun is being moved significantly. And I think they may be trying to shell the HQ. Little interesting. Little interesting. Anyway, yeah, they have returned the gun to a more natural position. But we'll see what the crack is with that shortly. But recon playing out for Axis, and that's going to be giving them a hell of a lot of information regarding the positions of the Allies. It's a little, I mean, it has been quite kind to Axis, giving them banks to defend. We just have a look at something here. Right, we are good to go. Sorry. Right, hopefully you had a nice overview of the battle there whilst I was doing some housekeeping. And yeah, there's a lot of blue over here, which is probably a lot more blue than the Allies would have liked to have seen over here. We've got, we have got Botti and Brad and Bumhead 2 and Covblaze Fan. Quite a lot of recognisable names here. We've even got Major Fokker. And we've even got the Puma coming up. We've got the Professional and Corporal Red, though the Professional usually I see playing artillery. And I was expecting to be with him tonight, but obviously Unknown Tribute has stepped up for that artillery role instead. And they've swapped into a tank position for the Professional. Now, this is overwhelmingly blue. And with a bit of support from... Excuse me. With a bit of support from the bridge, I think these blueberries might suffer some heavy losses. Of course, Botti, one of the first to fall. Who else? Let's you know what? Let's follow Brad. Let's see what Brad's up to. So Brad, peeking out of a bush from one side, running back the other, running through the overgrowth. And is he going to head east or is he heading south? Looks like he's heading south. More bushes for him to take aim from. Looking down towards Master Sergeant Derrett from the 7th CIE, I believe. Correct me if I'm wrong. Botti under fire, but Brad returns the favour. Keeps Botti covered. Brad with the takedown. Now there is an OP close by, which we've just heard, deafening all of us. But looks like Brad's in a lovely position now to catch this garrison or set of OPs off guard. Oh, and body taken down by Rector. Brad will take cover now, I think, and regather himself. Maybe he'll have his OP down. I'm not sure if he's... Yeah, he's got his OP a little further back to keep it protected. Look at this, such a strange arrangement. I mean, sorry, I haven't looked at anything over on the northwest bank, but we'll go look there now, see if we haven't given these guys any love yet. We've got, whoa, what the hell was that? That was lucky to catch, but didn't hit anything in the end. But we've got some of the 7th CIE boys over here. And Sausage Surprise. Sausage Surprise is pinging this tank over and over again, and little do Steph, Primadonis and Private Goss know that their position is being constantly revealed by Sausage Surprise. And if you are a watcher of EastEnders, you will be familiar with Sausage Surprise. It's nothing sinister. I think Sausage is just going to stay hidden. He's just going to enjoy his time. He's just happily pinging the tank over and over and over. We've got Rebel Cowboy, and how has he not been spotted yet? Oh, tanks are engaging. Oh no, it's the AT gun, sorry. Got Ryborough and Extreme Luck on the AT gun, peppering the P4 with the AT gun, which I've already said. Oh! Looks like the HE round got the better of them. Wasn't the HE, it was AP. Still, they took the splash and they died. And now, Brick Factory is getting bricked indeed. However, whilst we've been looking over there, there's been some progress onto the midpoint. We've had half cap progress by the Axis here. We've got another P4 on the bridge. We've got Major Candy still in the driver's seat, Ronnie in the gun, and Aldo Rain in the spotter as TC. And they are looking over towards Brick Factory. So both tanks currently shelling Brick Factory, which is not where the main push is coming from. I mean, there isn't actually any kind of push really right now. I think they may be okay, as they are significantly uncontested on the point. We've got Bumhead 2 moving into enemy territory. I've got the speed set too fast. Hang on, let me just... Yeah, that's how I like it. There we go. Right, Bumhead 2 taking fire and taking cover, rightfully so. Let's got the STG. Just single shot mode. Just tapping that trigger. And okay, on you go, Bumhead. But the cap goes through, and the bombing run's a little too late coming out from the Allies commander. As you can see there, you can run the bombing run right down the bridge, and you don't really stand much of a chance if you are on it. Let's go and catch up with the P4 crew now. They have took some significant damage, but they do survive, which is the main thing. And of course they flip the point right on the hour mark, so we are a third of the way through this game. Is there going to be a friendly engineer about, or is there a repair station? There's only one repair station. I did just see a tank got taken down over there, but oh, there's a heavy. Let's go see what the heavy tank's doing, shall we? Let's get the speed up on this thing. Because that is something I really do struggle with, is giving the tanks a bit of love now. It's Patrick and Hutch, two two-person team in the is it the Firefly? Non-US and non-German, I'm terrible. All right. It looks big though, and it's not a Churchill. Fine, I'm gonna Google what the heavy tanks are for the British so I don't sound like an idiot. Yes, it's the Sherman Firefly. I was right. But I've not seen a Churchill yet, so obviously the Firefly is what we've opted for. Is there a heavy tank out for Axis yet? Because it would, if it's a Panther, it would probably tell me what I need to know. Nope, I don't see no heavy tank. But yeah, they're using this little bush as a nice bit of cover. They are gonna just shell the transport truck, and they are back, driver and gunner. Oh, deciding to shell the supply truck that was left there, but it looks like the supplies have been dumped out of it possibly. Yeah, 150 back there. Not sure if it was trying to make it to the other side. So yeah, tank looks like it's going to reposition now, given that there's no armor threats on the other side, and there are only 3 infantry. It is getting P-strike though. That's very lucky from Hutch and Patrick. They've been targeted for a P-strike, but they've set off on the move. And the P-strike's going to hit this T-junction. Yeah, right where they were. So if they'd stayed put, that would have been one of the recon squads, I imagine, pinging the Firefly. And that's very fortunate they decided to move when they did. Now setting up on a lovely little corner, covering themselves from the north. And having a great sight line. Well, not a great sight line, but a somewhat sight line of the bridge. Right, let's move back over to the infantry fight, shall we? Let's check in with Omni and High Voltage now, pushing the bridge two-man team. Taking down Green Cat and Dogs on their way there. A little jump for joy from Omni there, a little skip in his step. No immediate threats on the same level, but they are some threats above him, which he may not be aware of. And we've got SpongeBob, Whiskey, Tudamello, and Zjembi. Omni has been taken down, that's just High Voltage, and now Abyssalis. Oh, hang on, DBD Step Bro's moving up on the AT. Green Cat's looking a little lost here in the overgrowth. Oh, he was trying to get his OP down. Okay, that's understandable. Like he was just running in circles from afar. Someone did spot him. It was Stepbro, and there has been a spawn with off at the OP. Is Stepbro going to manage to clear it out along with Omni? Takes down, I think that was Covblaze. We've got Private Moment returning fire onto Topher. We've got Private Moment taken down by Omni. Omni's strafing left and right. Steve! Now the amount of times I've been killed by this man, I would put it down as him winning one of these. Omni's with the moves. Look at the dancing queen. Watch that scene. Holy moly. Some of the moves from out of Omni there to dodge the hostile fire. And Stepbro there probably following up with some kind of congratulations. That was nuts. Oh, we are looking at a possible railway bridge point flip right now. We've got a lot of bodies on Brick Factory. Firefly is looking over towards Central Point. But We've got the professional and red moving. Oh, hang on, we do have a heavy tank now set up on the westernmost point of the map. Let's go and check in with those guys, and they might get a tank ping off of this recon plane if they're lucky. Looks like the infantry are trying to push over here. Now, what have we got? We have got a Tiger, so I cannot confirm if the Panther has been permitted for use. But the Tiger is set up as a lovely sentry gun here for Steph, Primadonis and Goose. AT going away again from Ryborough. Not Ryborough, sorry, it's 1SBS this time. And they are quickly dealt with from the Tiger, but the Tiger has taken some damage. They are backing up, taking cover. We'll catch up with them shortly. Back over towards midpoint, which is now around 60% cap, but it is being defended. We've got a bombing run out from allies, I think. Yes, there is. And that was, I think, 1 kill, 2, 3, 4, 5 on the bombing run. And the garrison. Yep, and the garrison. So this is the point to strike now for the allies. Oh, look at this. Moving up in force. Torfa leading the charge. Big red sausage surprise. Corbot patching himself. And Smith running by without a care in the world. Looks like he is running the Corpsman class now, which is a little more commendable. Big red is down, but Smith, the medic, has moved on, but no, he's running back. Is this going to be the first revive we catch on stream right now, tonight? Lovely work. Smith with the revive. Big red can continue. No OP spawn. No kill for the enemy team, and the point flip has gone through. That was all because of Smith's revive. Amazing work, you know, medics make the world go round. Oh, Torva's waiting for a revive from Smith right now, so Smith's going to hop these boxes. That's the revive. Looks like Torva's got his spare wheel. And lovely work from Smith. Again, keeping those forces in tip-top condition. Oh, and Smith takes a... I think it was a splash from the medium that's possibly... Yeah, the medium over here is just splashing the point now, so... Yeah, they are sat next to some tank wreckage. But just to catch in, we've got Corporal Red and we've got Professional on the gun. Just shelling that far side of the bridge. We've got Green Cat still pushing that eastern side, keeping the pressure up. On the artillery guns point. Not the firing artillery guns, as in the point that's called artillery guns. Which has not been played tonight. We are on Railway Bridge, not artillery. But yeah, looks like Green Cat may be trying to push this garrison over here. Some naughty recon squads pushing up. We've got Dead Otter. And we've got Moomin who's pushing the one of the backup garrisons. And Charlie's squad are in a lovely spot over there. We've got, was it Extreme? Yeah, we've got Extreme Luck and his squad, consisting of Jonas, Roseberg, Ryborough, probably the Duff Show. KRRC squad pushing in from the west. Another P4 coming up. We've got just Eldor Rain and Major Candy moving up in the P4. It's a two-man squad. Sentry gunning on the point. Where's that Firefly? That Firefly is under threat from Bumhead 2. If this goes kaboom, then Bumhead's probably got a satchel on it. He does have a satchel on it. Bumhead 2 with the satchel on the Firefly. He's watching it. He's watching it roll away into the sunset. And he's going to watch it go kaboom. There she goes. There she blows. Bumhead 2 with the satchel elimination to the Firefly, which was going to end up supporting the railway bridge point with its repositioning. A lovely satchel onto the turret. And he's now moving up from, well, yeah, they've got Brad and Bumhead moving up from Brick Factory. See how that turns out for them. But It does look like Allies have got a push onto Banks. Little spawn wave out on the Gary under the bridge to support the P4. Pino Badger. Let's see what Pino Badger's up to, shall we? He just lost his neighbouring soldier. Spawn wave off of the Gary. Major Fokker taken out. Pino missing a few shots but gets the elimination in the end. Don't think he's realised that the task in hand, the task at hand, sorry, was a little bigger than he expected. There's 5 remaining there. A 1v5 for Pino Badger. Was only going to go one way. Oh dear me. Couple of the Allies being taken out in the river by JB, and Party Boy is sneaking his way up. He's getting his OP down. DBD Party Boy creeping up. Creeping up. He's got Aggressor and JB ahead of him, and a P4, which will be red. Oh, it's not. It's Steph, Prima Donnis, and Goss. Where's oh, there's red and the professional. They're just over here smoking. Not like taking a break and tobacco. I mean, on fire. Tank. Party Boy took down the MG there. Sorry I missed that Party Boy, but he's sneaking up slowly but surely. Torfa may give away the position here if he just sprints up, but DVD Party Boy is playing this very safe in the grass. I think JB spotted him. Oh no, JB spotted Torfa, not Party Boy, but Gunfingers. Very lucky to spot him, and JB is now going to burn the OP that he spotted. Straight line run. He's looking at it for the next 3 seconds and confirms no more spawns. Lovely that the P4s have got this little repair station set up here, but they have just taken a shot from. Let me just get my bearings real quick. There's no way the Fireflies shot them from there. Have they? Can they see them from there? Bear with. I can't tell. There's no. Have they pulled that off? No, they're on the move and they were looking in a different direction. I'm not sure what that was that... Oh, they are under fire though. So they must be getting pinged. Oh, hang on. Hang on, it was this! There was an AT gun set up on this river, on this central river island. That's what shot them, but they do have a lovely Gary set up, so there will have been supplies dropped for the Gary and the AT gun. I'm a little all over the place because this is a very mixed line. We've got like blueberries on both sides of the river. We've got raspberries in the middle of the river, and we've got a lovely wraparound from the Allies here. We've got Jemb. I don't know how you say your name, mate. We've got Ash pushing up behind the Firefly. We've even got a medium tank with 1 SBS in moving up. Oh, pardon me. Got Sweezy moving up on the west flank, supported by Zidis. They're being hunted by Ninek. T9 along with Brad. Pino making the run back. Back to the safety of his own riverbank. What's he doing? What's he doing? Oh, getting a nice little OP up, are you? OPs are locked out. There's been an airhead down onto the bridge, which has come through from the Allies. Sorry, Axis, sorry. There is shells coming out from the medium, so that will be a normal. That's the Cromwell, right? Yeah, come on, let's get it. I know my tanks. I don't know my tanks. It's a Cromwell, isn't it? Cromwell just shelling the area of the airhead, and if they keep shelling that, they are going to pick up quite a few kills, and probably aid in the defence of this point. Ooh, just a little low, hitting the outside, I think. Oh, that was the money shot. Great work from the Cromwell. The tank kind, not the Oliver kind. Firefly positioning is pretty nice. They're trying to get a bit of elevation off of this truck, it seems, but they are getting shot by the P4s, which are stationed in unison over in H3 on the eastern side. Firefly returns fire. You can see them, yeah, you can just see them. They're right on the edge of the map. Oh, okay, thanks. Thanks, Duff. Not Duff, that wasn't Duff. So the so the supply truck ends up blocking the Firefly's line of sight onto the P4, and it was not intentional. He actually got shot out of it, and now Turdamello is getting the satchel down, which will end up getting the double kill onto the Firefly and the supply truck, unless Hutch can find it. No, Hutch, check your tank over. Oh, you will have sort of seen that as well. Uh-oh. This is going to be bad. I mean, that rocket probably would have killed Hutch, and the tank would have been no more, but the tank is anyway. That is no more. And the double vehicle takedown. And now look at this. Blueberry swarming into the bridge. Sorry, the flip did happen. Sorry, the flip did not happen. My bad. The flip did not happen off of that airhead push from Axis. However, look at this. Look at this set of bodies behind. Got two SLs. Sorry, three SLs. Got Ross, Brad, and Manu. Oh, we got some artillery strikes coming out. I didn't know if we were allowing artillery from the commander. Usually not permitted, but has been placed. Not something I usually see, which is why I was a little confused by it. But look at this. There's so much blue on this east side. No wonder they. I'm not sure if it was Major Colm that called that in, because I think that Wigan, who is the Allies commander, probably would. Well, I don't know. I don't know actually. Don't say something you're not certain of, Highway. And don't talk about yourself in third person ever again. Right. Sorry. Yeah. Artillery? Is that allowed? Yeah, the Axis are really swarming the bridge, but swarming it from the south, which usually you don't see. I've got a very itchy elbow. Give me a second. Swarming it from the south, which usually you see it push from the north. We've got Roseberg and Corbett who were waiting on that push from the north, and are probably now quite surprised that the bridge is being lost, that they've seen absolutely niche coming from this direction. Look at them both looking around. Where are the enemies? Roseberg, you see any enemies? Nope. Yeah, me neither. Axis are at 80% cap progress. Tanks are shelling the point. One of the transport trucks gets taken down, and the medium, the Cromwell, or is it a Comet? You don't get Comets in this, do you? It's a Cromwell. Cromwell moves up through the river to the other side, and the point flip goes over to the Axis side. Great work there to push in off this garrison over here. So map analysis section, they got this garrison up. I think that they pushed off of the island or whatever OPs they had. They had 2 OPs here, but they might have been moved during the battle. But that red line OP is beautiful. Now they've capped the point. It is in the blue zone, and it's a multi-purpose, Gary, used to attack the bridge from the backside, and now it can be utilised as an attacking garrison to get onto Southern Railway. Whilst the Allies do have a defensive garrison set up, that is their only defensive garrison. The other garrison they have is over here, and they do still have a manned AT gun looking over at nothing. There is no tanks over here, but I guess they are just covering the area. But you can see the tanks are pushing from here, here, and here. Well, I say here, 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 and here. All the tanks moving in. We've got 2 heavy tanks and 1 medium tank coming out from the Axis side. So that's going to be pretty interesting once they hit the front line. Should be sure to capture some of that because the medium tank is engaging. Cromwell's probably going to struggle. Yep, they take a rocket to the backside from Lieutenant Moose on the bridge. Lovely shot down onto him, and we do have a Panther out. So yes, the tanks that have been permitted for this game, there has been no tanks ruled out. Churchill and Firefly allowed, Panther and Tiger allowed, which is now why you see a Panther and a Tiger out on the field at the same time. Tiger moving up a little slower than the Panther. The benefit to the Panther being its speed, and the benefit of the Tiger being its frontal armour penetration. Lovely stuff though. Not sure what that was firing over here. That's the AT gun now repositioning to look over towards the tanks, but I'm not sure they're going to have the sight line that they want, to be honest. I have a little bit of an idea of what I want to find right now. We've got a base on the in the middle of nowhere with no one to revive, but I have found myself in that position before, so I can't really complain. We've got Rebel Cowboy on the medic, but there is another medic. A master medic. No, there is another medic that we need to find. It's Smith. And here he is playing in the thick of it. And everybody knows. Look at the stacked up teams on South Rail. Look at that! Look at that. That is insane. Recon playing out from Allies to give them a bit of information of what's to come on attacking Southern Railway, but they're not going to get any information out of here. There is only 1 infantry. 2 infantry, sorry. 1, 2 that are going to come up on the recon, and that's if they're lucky because he's moved out of it now. As you can see, defence stations are being manned. Smith falling victim to Jembi. Corbett and Big Red staying strong on the front line defence, but not for long for Big Red. I have cursed him with my commentary. Tour de Mello, Whiskey of the 1SPS pushing up under the underpass to the western side, hoping for a more covered approach into the strong point. Let's go see what Botti does here, shall we? Although we do have Rylanor, who has possibly got a satchel up. Has he got? Oh, he does have a satchel up. Rylanor's satchel going off. And he gets 3 with it. 1 was downed, but Smith was there to get the revive. But yeah, lovely satchel there. Taking down 3. Oh, that was a good rocket from Andy Mack. Close to the defensive units on South Railway, but just missing. Now, sorry, my original task here was to have a look at what Botti's doing. Let's have a little look, shall we? Little first-person view of Botti, seeing what he's looking for. He's looking down the river. He's maybe heard the shots of Pino Badger. Let's see how he deals with this, shall we? I never really do first person, but you know, special moment here for Botty. The first person debut on the. Oh, he sees the enemy, and he fires at the enemy, and the enemy has been taken down. Wonderful stuff, Botty. Clearing the back lines, making sure that the squad mates aren't pushing up before clearing the area. Takes down Disco Balls. Now he just needs to take down Nero. But Smith is moving in. Lovely shot out of the doorway. I bet he wished I'd stayed first person on him now. He's just checking around, you know, he's playing it slow. Checking windmills. Tank shells are away. Long shot tank shells, I think, from the heavy. Longish shots, I guess. AK on the recon class, being a menace in the back line. Taking down the supplies, but they were obviously in a slightly different location for him. But he does take down the supplies and possibly a garrison, maybe. He has heard the spawns. Smith takes him down with a pistol. You love to see it. The medic with the pistol. And he is running up to the Q kind of Badger. But Rylenar is laying in wait in the bushes. A lot of medics out for the British tonight. I think I've seen 3 different players playing medic, which is nice. We do enjoy seeing it. Aston sent to respawn along with Rosberg. Whiskey is putting in a shift along with Todemello on the attacking point, and the cap progress is up to about 15%. Rylenar still hassling the back lines. Standard spec taken down by Rylenar. Got Pino and Smith. Smith calling out. Oh, there is a satchel over here. Rylenar with another satchel, and I think that's going to be Pino's outpost taken down. Yeah, you can just see the outpost there inside the barn. Right next to Pino, and the satchel's going off in 3, 2, 1. Yep, OP and Pino have been taken down by Rylenar's satchels. So that's 2 satchels now for Rylenar, with some fairly decent value back for them. Very well played. Can see a little cheeky ping out there for from my artillery squad mate. So he looks like he's going to be shelling over here, but there is actually no one there. Unless it was just a distance marker rather than a line-up marker. Steph, Primadonis and Goss in the light tank now. Planning to... Oh dear me. Oh dear me. If Ryborough is not on the satchel, he's on the satchel class, never mind. Let's see, if he had a rocket he could have... Looks like the light tank's going crazy. Looking for anything and anyone. Oh no. They've been engined. And the satchel was going on, but it looks like Maid and Nero want to finish the job with rockets alone. 7 CIE swarming the tank, and it's taken down. Not much of a run out there for the light tank from the looks. From the looks of it. God. Good, I'm good. Yeah, decent defensive hold there from Allies, dealing with the tank well. There's a few lingering blueberries behind them. Botty now holding this area. It's a sneaky little spot under the footbridge. And that was probably his satchel, thinking that the spawn was still in there, which I don't think it was. But still, better to do it than not to. We've got Wigan with the supply truck and the garrison building duties probably, but he is building it. He has built it just... If they get pushed, they will lose that, but I guess he's tried to make it maybe the position not as obvious as it would be. Yeah, Wigan moving on now, maybe trying to get an attacking garrison up on the on their blue line, but he may run into the Axis garrison whilst doing so, if he's lucky. Where is that? Where is that garrison? It's down here somewhere. It's right next to me apparently, but I can't. There it is. It's in a bush. Very well hidden. Very well hidden. With even a mine next to it now. They've got a very good bombing run coming in. So they get 1, 2, 3, and 4. 4 down to the bombing run that cut the point in half. There's is that an airhead or supplies? It's an airhead coming down for Axis, but right onto the position of High Voltage, Abyss, and Dial, who I'm certain will deal with it accordingly. Yeah, they are sitting pretty much. I think Dial has spotted pretty much exactly where it's going to land. Where is the ghost of? There it is. There's the ghost of the airhead, and Dial just waits and waits, and unfortunately for him, Laws was covering it and expected some defensive units to be sat on it, but now we've got High Voltage, who is unaware of the airhead that is right next to him. Laws can see that the airhead is locked. Oh, and High Voltage gets the kill! Sorry, my nose is so flipping itchy, man. I swear to God. I think I'm thinking about it. Oh no, High Voltage. Brother, there's an airhead. And now there's a tank covering it as well. No, there isn't. That was a Churchill. So there has been a Churchill out. I don't think that's map geometry. But airhead spawn should be in very soon, even if it's just 1 or 2. Attack onto South Railway. Look at this spread. South Railway is just completely surrounded. Spawn off of the airhead for Bumhead and 2 of the 1 SBS boys. 2 of the allies fall to Bumhead 2 and Whiskey's automatic rifle fire. Let's get on Bumhead 2, patching up. It's got the STG in hand. He's going to run into a lot of people here. He sees Q Badger, takes him out. Sees Dial, takes him out. Wonderful stuff. Wonderful stuff. Gets the grenade in hand. He's going for more. He's thirsty. The only cure for his thirst is blood. Never mind. It's been blown up. Anyway, there is a decent push still coming out here from Axis off of the airhead and surrounding OP spawns from Nagat and Dog Squad. Looks like the reinforce. No, it's not the reinforce. It's a bombing run coming in from the allies, and they're good. It's going to be pretty big. There's going to be quite a few people in this. Maybe 6 now. Tank Splash gets 1, but there is 6 stood in the direct. Oh no, there's 7. Now it's 6 again, and there you go. 4, 5, 6. No 7. No 7th kill from the bombing run. Yeah, all clear back here. Doesn't even reach the tank. But a great bombing run nonetheless. That was just what they needed to get the cap weight in the opposite direction. But the Professional Corporal Red now backing up. Is there a repair station? There is not. There is some supplies. And Steve is waiting. He's saying, hey guys, I'm an engineer. I'll build you guys a repair station. Yeah. P4 taking some fire from the heavy tank, but the recon's sneaking up now. If the heavy tank are preoccupied with this P4, which I'm certain they will be, in a Churchill as well, and they are on fire. But there is a recon tank which could really mess them up. Smith with the pistol kill onto Dugs. The recon really needs to deal with this Churchill. Hopefully they'll spin. Oh, the Churchill has maybe spotted. I don't know. It turned a little bit. Master Sergeant Dara with 1 rocket in the back. Loading up number 2. And number 2. 100% accuracy in that exchange for Master Sergeant Dara. And he has protected the Churchill very well. Wonderful player. Great takedown. Unfortunate. I wanted to see the recon take down the the Churchill, to be honest. But yeah, the 1SBS boys in the Churchill, sitting happily with front facing. There is now a recon plane out over South Railway, but this line, this split, it's an east-west split. I've not really seen this on Drill before, where the west is all blue and the east is all red. You don't normally see them. Hang on, you don't normally see, like you don't normally see like that as blue and that as red, and obviously they're pushing that way and they're pushing that way. It's not. It's normally that against that. It's like this is really interesting to see. It's also there's no garrisons on the west for the Allies, and there's no garrisons on the east for the Axis. So, and all the OPs are on the west. So yeah, this is like how it's going to be, I think, for the point of South Railway. Very hard on where to focus the action really here. I'm going to do a little sweep through, just looking for any satchels or anything. We've got the Cromwell here with DBD Party Boy Topher and DBD Stepbro, who have opted to go from infantry to tank. Had enough of being shelled. Take down Zombicide, and they are just shelling the point, trying to clear it best they can. And now their weakness is going to be someone sneaking up on the west side and satcheling them. Now, Cromwell here of Patrick and Hutch sat next to Manu. I'm not sure if they've been engined here. Sounds like it could be. They can't really jump out and fix this because they're aware that they are surrounded by enemy infantry. So I think they're just cutting the losses. Oh, Patrick does jump out. Is he going to tap the tracks? Taps the tracks, taps the tracks. Oh no, it's the hull. He's on the hull. Sorry, there was something actually. So with the recent artillery update, it is now required. Hang on. So yeah, the Cromwell got taken down. What's going on here? Crooner and Dead Otter way out in no man's land, just hassling backline Garys. Anyway, so what is interesting, which I think they've missed out on, yeah, they haven't done it actually, but Unknown Tribute, where he puts his gun on one of these three, the closer the munitions node is to his artillery gun, the faster he's resupplied. Obviously now the commander can resupply it, as always has been since that update. Sorry, I'm just going to skip past all these guys, but yeah, you guys are doing a great job back here. Defense, making sure no one can double cap onto banks. But yeah, also it's a little interesting quirk that munitions node can resupply the artillery gun. Now let's see if it's been done on the other side actually. So we've got Snickers, and these artillery guns are a little far forward as well. But he has got his munitions node positioned right next to him. So I think he gets resupplied for free, allowing the commander Wigan Smackhead to use his supplies on more recon planes, supply drops, bombing runs, etc. So that's pretty cool. Nice to see that they did that. Good job calling that out. Anyway, back to the fight, which is now 50% cap onto... I'm zoomed in on the complete wrong area. No one cares now about the HQs. Still got a flare up. Got a flare up for the Allies, and that will highlight a couple of bodies to the nearby soldiers. Got two Demello running in. Oh, okay. Burns the OP though. This push is relentless, like they just keep coming and coming. South Railway, it looks even to me though, when you look at a glance, like, it looks like they've got enough on it. Got Ryborough down and Smith running in the opposite direction. He's maybe now seen, seen Brecky. And Brecky's given up. And Smith feeling the frustration of the medic class and those who give up. Now he's moving up to his squad leader, Pino Badger. Deciding not to utilise the smoke grenades. Someone we haven't really put in the limelight much tonight is Sergeant Panzerfarts. Sorry, buddy. Yeah, moving on. We've got Brad. And we've got Botty. Both DBD players. Possibly in the same squad. Very probable. Will they spot Dial through the fields? Botty holding position. But does not find the shot. He moves up a little further. Dial's already been taken out by someone else. We've got a P4 now moving up. Well, moving not up, moving down actually. He's doing the opposite, moving backwards. Currently, we've got 20 minutes remaining. Axis have been pushed back off of railway. Allies' main garrison is actually in between both points now. Looks like Axis have got a small squad set to defence. Which is Green Cat, as he did say in the yawn. Sorry. As Green Cat did say in the pre-match interview, he did say that he was on defence and he is playing that role to a T, along with Cov Players Moment, Steve, and Ronnie. Oh, I did see Ronnie in a tank at one point. Oh, that was in warm-up. Never mind. I'm being silly. I'm being a silly sausage surprise. Who we haven't seen in a while. There he is over there next to his medic. MG and medic moving up. Probably trying to lay down some suppressive through these fields. Rebel Cowboy. Yep, sausage surprise moving up. Wants to get set up. Ah, that gun's ridiculously long, isn't it? In my eyes. I'm usually running around with a pistol though. Don't like. How do I dig my way out of this? I don't know. Right, we'll move on. I mean the medic corpsman class, of course. Anyway. We have got a couple of Axis in the strong point. And we have got no allies in the strong point. We've got Doveshaw, Pino Badger, Smith. The allies have now called for defensive units by the looks of this. Brecky, Standard Spec, Private Mark, Omni, and Bryn supporting Doveshaw and Dial. Let's go check in with Dial. Move furthest forward on the assault class. Will he get a satchel off? Who knows? Oh. No, he will not. But it was a good attempt. You don't try, you don't get. But what I was saying was, sorry, I think Rylanor is currently going to be my player of the match at the moment. Three satchels we've seen out by Rylanor tonight. That's providing that they win. I am making a pretty large assumption here. We've got a airhead out from Axis coming down onto Brad. Sorry. Once again, would you believe it? The parent of a young child is tired. Right, Brad sitting and covering the airhead. Private Mark moving towards it. So it has been spotted. Brecky taken down. Brad taking down Pino. Sergeant Stevo is moving towards him. Takes him down as well. I'm not sure if that was Smith. Oh, and a rocket comes out, and I think that's the airhead destroyed. Yeah. Great work from Doveshaw, but it wasn't enough to prevent the cap. Now, the airhead may have been used as a distraction there to get a few people off of the South Rail. But if they left it, they probably would have lost it anyway. But Oh, this is funny to watch. I love a little, love the British Recon tank. Just a car. Just a car with some metal plates on it, really, isn't it? It's like someone just got a Vauxhall Corsa and lobbed some sheets of steel on the side of it. You'll see it doing donuts in McDonald's car park after this fight. Well, anyway, well done from Team Axis here. And they are now pushing up to the final point, which is Fields, but it looks like the Allies are setting up a pretty strong defence. Major Fokker, the first player. God, sorry, I'm just so tired. This has been a good game to spectate. Major Fokker just being a little Fokker and staying hidden in the bushes. Pino runs past him. Will he emerge for the elimination? Pino getting his OP down. Little does he know, Major Fokker is behind his position. Oh! Shots fired. Shots fired. Rebel Cowboy. What on earth? Is that a tank? Oh, it is. Yeah, it's a fire. It's a Firefly, right? Yeah. No, it's Cromwell. 1 SBS, Addis MG, Cupper, and Langus in the Cromwell. Got Sausage Surprise moving up on the MG. Roseberg on the support, and Wigan Smackhead now on commander duties in the sub truck. He is going to have to move up into the blue zone to drop those supplies, but I'm sure he's well aware of that. The armoured Vauxhall Corsa is still going. But someone appears to have keyed the side of it as it is smoking. Recon now maybe returning to base to get some repairs and resupplies. Now I am trying to see what's going on with this attacking line. We do have Laws and Bumhead 2 behind them, and if Bumhead 2, if he can stay in cover, now this could change my MVP. And while some will argue it's bias, I present to you the evidence. He spots the garrison. He's actually locked out the garrison. And here we go. DBD, Party Boy, Topher and Stepbro have now been satcheled. The satchel is on, and Bumhead 2 watches in anticipation for his satchel to explode. And Stepbro has heard the satchel. He has seen the satchel, and he has defused the satchel. The satchel is off. Just in time, Stepbro and Party Boy. Very well played to them. Sorry, Bumhead 2, but the MVP spot may have just been pulled from beneath you. But at least they got the garrison taken out. No, they haven't, sorry. He's got a satchel on the garrison, though. That's Tarny's satchel on the Gary. No one's defusing that in time. Garrison goes boom, and the Cromwell moves on. There is a heavy tank on the main railway area, and that is the Panther, I think. It is indeed the Panther. Sorry, I just disabled the hood for some odd reason. Yep, Steph, Prima Donnis and Goss now shelling towards that medium tank, which they should deal with if it doesn't stay in cover. Green Cat v Corbot. The KRRC 1v1 showdown. Corbot moving up carefully, but Green Cat with the first shot and the lethal shot. Bombing Run has come out, but it is onto 5th, which is going to get quite a lot of people. Yeah, I saw 2, but I imagine there was a lot more than that. Get this push on to last. I mean, last 10 minutes, fair game. We've got artillery out and a supply drop. Not too sure what the plan is with that. JB versus... Oh, okay, Raffis is going to get the OP takedown. Pino Badger in a rather advanced position with none of it. Oh, he's only got Smith in support, but they are up against an MG. Sorry, they are up against a tank. So I'm not sure how effective they're going to be here. But the Major Candy in the gun and Lieutenant Aldo Rain on the driver, using that driver's MG or driver's coax machine gun. And they've let Major Candy get in the gun for a bit in the final 10 minutes now. If it does get to 4 minutes, I will be able to declare victory if it stays as it stands. But whilst I close up, if you have enjoyed watching this and you are still here, then please do consider subscribing on YouTube. It is free to do so. If you have liked the video, there is a button specifically for that. And yeah, I mean, if you're on Twitch, feel free to follow me. It's all appreciated. It means that you get notified every time I'm doing one of these Wednesday Means War, which would you believe is every Wednesday. And if you really want to, and a little tip if you are an Amazon Prime customer, Twitch Prime sub helps me out, and it's also free if you pay for Amazon Prime, which isn't then free. But you know what I mean? It's a perk of Amazon Prime, which you could give to me. And then I could buy a green screen, and then I can get rid of this wall and the fridge, and then put really wacky stuff up. And I'm sure you'd all enjoy that. Anyway, that's my plugging done. Back to the action for the last 5 minutes as it currently stands. If they do get... I mean, it would be nice to see a flip on South Railway. There is a decent push coming onto it. There is a couple of defensive garrisons for Axis. So Axis have got here and here to defend here and here. But then the... Oh, strafe and run. Missed that, sorry. Not sorry. Oh, I was just over by the tanks. Yeah, apologies. But anyway, back to map analysis. We've got a pretty substantial little spawn area down here, which is the direct route into South Railway. Now, they are going to have to Hail Mary at one point and throw all that they've got into South Railway, but it looks like the Axis are prepared and waiting for that. They've got a few hardcore defence units here that are sitting behind the point in the form of Green Cat, as previously mentioned. Cosplayer Steve Moment, all in the same squad. They need to sniff out Aston and Steve-O if they want to make sure no one's pushing from this side of the embankment. And we've got Dial moving up as well. GS in a pretty advanced location now. Has there been a satchel down? Oh god, okay, Maid. Maid has certainly made sure that GS does not come back from that one. And they have been turned into pieces. A little overkill. I think a bullet would have done it. But anyway, is that allowed? Supply truck from the Allies. Moving back now, Wigan. Trying to probably get a garrison up off this blue line. You're gonna see him slow down and probably drop a box. Yep, dropping it just. Wait, no, he has not. He has not dropped a box. But wait, what? He had supplies? Did I? Was there already supplies there? I missed that. Anyway, there is some cap progress on. South Railway. I don't know why my mind went blank then. But we've got some spawns off over here. Mordred, Aston, Omni. Corbett Steve-O pushing the point as well. They are the ones in the cap weight right now. Going up against Sergeant Panzerfahrts. Got Ross 89 and Aggressor over on the east defending. Kovblaze. Oh, Kovblaze taken out by Corbot or Omni. Stevo Aston jumping on the attack. I'm very surprised there isn't any progress coming through right now. They must have pretty much everyone in the cap squares. Garrison is under attack. Big Red. Prima Donis is riding the corpse of his Panther. But in the last 5 minutes, it is fairly pointless trying to roll another tank up. OP spawns for Green Cat and his crew. He's done a great job, Green Cat, to be fair. I will give him a shout there. He's been very disciplined on defence. And now we've got Dial. But Dial gets taken down by Steve. Very good shot in the KRRC is Steve. He rarely misses. Got an airhead coming down, and I would assume from the positioning that it's the Axis airhead. Just set up as a defense. Oh wait, no, sorry, it's the Allies airhead because the Axis airhead is down here. So there is now a push on Fields. Fields is at 25%. Big push onto Fields. There's been a fair few spawns in from HQ. We've got Laws hanging around in the HQ. We've got Wigan waiting on supplies to drop and get his airhead up. But we've got Laws watching. Hasn't spotted though. Garrison goes up. Oh, the British supplies look so ugly. I never realised that before. Anyway. Yeah, the cap is now halfway through for the Fields. Yeah, Fields, and it looks like victory may be imminent. I mean, there is only 3 minutes left, so the victors... Actually, no, hang on, they can cap. Annoyingly, yeah, they have to stay on the cap on South Rail, but yeah, they've been taken out by a bomb run. Sergeant Panzerfat stays there on defence for the final moments, but the rest of the team, or the majority of the team, have moved on to Fields. Panic Mechanic holding the wide flank. Bot is set up on a nice little piece of cover. Taken down one of his a couple of his DBD clanmates. He is laying down fire onto Stepbro and Topher. I don't think they're going to be happy if he gets the Elim, so let's see if he does that. Don't think he is. I think Fletcher or GS are going to get the kill onto Topher. Yeah, Stepbro trades out with GS. Rocket away from Fletch Jr. and that is the win. The 5-0 victory to Axis. Well done everyone. My player of the match is Rylanor. Rylanor for the probably more than what I captured. Satchels which were taken down, OPs, garrisons, tanks, strong point, what's the word? Those that were sat on the strong point, but Rylanor disconnected and came back with 0 points. He's not even that bothered about flexing on the scoreboard. You see, that's how humble Rylanor is. I think I'm going to give my losing team player of the match to Smith. I did see this seems so biased. I've done 2 KRRC players purely because he's medic. Sorry, and I saw a couple of revives. You know what? Let me look for a non-KR. Sorry, let me look for someone who's not. Wait, why is there 3 squads of KRRC? What the heck? Oh, you've all quit. Everyone's quit. Oh well, because there's only KRRC and then 1 Crow and a couple of others. Oh no, sorry, I'm an idiot. I'm an absolute idiot. Who did we see? Who did we see? Do you know what? Master Sergeant Dara, genuine, very good player. Took down the recon with 2 accurate shots. Master Sergeant Dara, losing team player of the match. Smith, by a whisker, second valuable player on the losing team for the medic player. Loved it. Loved the medic player. Love to see more of it. if you are playing these Wednesday Means Wars, jump on the medic and I'll be all over that stuff. Anyway, no, thank you for watching, everyone. As I previously said, feel free to like the video if you have enjoyed it. Let me know anything you want improving or anything you want changing. As usual, don't forget to like, subscribe, drop us a comment if you wish, telling me how amazing I am or how terrible I am. Whatever whatever floats your boat, whatever swings your swing. I think I was going to say that's not a thing. Anyway, thank you very much, everyone. I'm rambling on, but I'll catch you in the next one. I've got another stream Saturday, so I'll see you on Saturday for a Hell Let Loose. It's a friendly training match or scrim, some would say, but it's 49, so it should be enjoyable. Come and watch. I'll see you all then. Goodbye.